It can kill an elephant. Not a mouse, not a dog, a full-grown elephant with a single bite. This is the king cobra, the longest venomous snake on Earth. And somewhere in the rainforests of Southeast Asia, one is hunting right now. But here is the question that scientists have debated for decades, and one that might change everything you think you know about snakes. Is the king cobra actually the most dangerous snake in the world? Stay with me, because the answer is not what you expect. Most venomous snakes are small, secretive. They hide under rocks and wait. The king cobra does not hide. An adult king cobra can reach 5.5 meters in length. That is over 18 feet. When it rears up to strike, it can lift the front third of its body off the ground, meaning a large king cobra can look a grown man directly in the eyes. That hood, those scales, that fixed, unblinking stare. This is not a creature that evolved to hide from you. It evolved to intimidate you. And for millions of years, it has worked. King cobras are found across South and Southeast Asia, from India through southern China, down into the islands of Indonesia and the Philippines. They prefer dense forests near water. Anywhere their preferred prey gathers. And here is where the king cobra separates itself from almost every other snake alive. It hunts other snakes. While most venomous snakes eat rodents, frogs, lizards, the king cobra specializes almost exclusively in other reptiles. Rat snakes, pythons, kraits, even other venomous species. It is an Ophiophagus, a snake-eater. In fact, its scientific name, Ophiophagus hanna, literally means snake-eating serpent. This is the only snake in the world given its own genus because of how unique it is. To hunt another snake, you need more than venom. You need intelligence, patience, spatial awareness. And the king cobra has all three. Studies have shown that it can track prey over long distances using its forked tongue to read chemical trails, almost the way a predator learns a route. It does not ambush randomly. It follows, it waits, and then, in a fraction of a second, it strikes. One bite from a king cobra delivers enough venom to kill 20 people, or one elephant. The venom itself is not the most toxic of any snake. There are species with more potent venom drop for drop, but the king cobra injects a massive dose in a single bite. We are talking up to 7 milliliters of venom. That venom attacks the nervous system almost immediately. It blocks the signals between nerves and muscles. Within minutes, the diaphragm, the muscle that controls breathing, begins to fail. Without treatment, death from respiratory failure can occur in as little as 30 minutes. So if the venom is not the most toxic, why is this animal so feared? Volume, speed, and delivery. Most venomous snakes have short fangs. They strike, inject a small dose, and retreat. The king cobra has fixed front fangs, not folding fangs like a viper, and it bites and holds. It chews the venom in. The venom is a complex cocktail, primarily neurotoxic, attacking the nervous system, but also containing cytotoxins that destroy tissue at the bite site. There is also a unique protein called ohanin, found only in king cobra venom, that causes intense pain and slows movement in prey. And then there is the hiss. A king cobra does not hiss like a typical snake. It produces a deep, resonant growl, almost like a dog, because its trachea is shaped differently. When you hear that sound in a forest, your body reacts before your brain does. That is not an accident. That sound evolved specifically to terrify. But here is something most people never expect from a deadly predator. The king cobra is a devoted parent. It is the only snake in the world known to build a nest. The female uses her body to gather leaves, twigs, and forest debris into a mound, and then she guards it. For weeks, sometimes months. During this time, she does not eat. She does not leave. Any animal that approaches, regardless of size, will be met with a full defensive strike. This is when king cobras are at their absolute most dangerous. A nesting female will not retreat. She will attack. When the eggs hatch, the hatchlings are already 30 to 50 centimeters long, and already fully venomous. They receive no parental care after hatching. From the first second, they are on their own. In India, the king cobra is sacred. It appears in temple carvings in mythology, draped around the neck of Lord Shiva. It is called the Nagaraja, the king of snakes, and yet this reverence has not protected it. King cobras are listed as vulnerable by the IUCN. Habitat destruction, deforestation, and illegal capture for the exotic pet trade and traditional medicine have pushed populations into sharp decline across much of their range. An animal that once roamed continuous forest now navigates a patchwork of farmland and logging roads. The encounters between king cobras and humans are increasing, not because the snakes are moving closer, but because humans are moving into their territory. Most bites happen when a snake is cornered, stepped on, or provoked. The king cobra does not want to bite you. Venom costs energy to produce. Every drop spent on a creature it cannot eat is a waste. It would rather warn you. It would rather make you run. So, is the king cobra the most dangerous snake in the world? By venom toxicity alone, no. The inland taipan is far more lethal drop for drop. The black mamba is faster. The saw-scaled viper kills more people every year than almost any other snake on Earth. But danger is not a single number. It is a combination of factors: volume of venom, aggression when threatened, size, reach, and the psychological impact of facing something that looks back at you and chooses whether to kill you. The king cobra Piscitanea is the only venomous snake in the world that is unambiguously aware of you. It tracks you, it reads you, it decides. That is what makes it the king. We started with a question. Can one snake really kill an elephant? The answer is yes, and it has happened. Documented cases in India describe working elephants dying within hours of a king cobra bite to the soft tissue near the foot. One animal, one bite, one of the largest land creatures on the planet, gone in hours. The king cobra does not need to be the most venomous. It does not need to be the fastest. It simply needs to be itself, patient, precise, absolute. In every forest where it still survives, it is the undisputed ruler. And somewhere out there, right now, it is watching. If you want to see more of the world's most extraordinary predators, subscribe. Every week, we go deeper into the animals that most people will never see. Next time, we look at the creature that has survived 5 mass extinctions, outlasted the dinosaurs, and still walks among us today. You might be surprised by what it is.